Alright, welcome back to this game that I cannot believe I'm even playing. Here we go for part 3, and I was just taking a good nap, and I woke up in pain just to give myself more pain, but you know what? It's alright. There's that classic sound that I love hearing 100%. What? Oh, there you are. Game. Alright, it's way too bright. Oh my gosh, it is too bright. You know what? Oh, I'll leave it like that. Leave it like that. Leave it like that. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting again. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room as usual, scene greets me. Hi, Jason. Yo, Sayori. You look like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Darn little bit. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things that with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. Maybe I don't want to buy it for you. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Yeah, let's use some of your money. Maybe you can buy me one too. Huh? Why that all of a sudden? Because I know you got that green. I know you got that paper on you. So let's go. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would have to lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Dang, that is... It'd be like that. And so that only leaves to one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Uh-huh. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Hey, stop being nosy. It was just something in my book. Yeah. Yuri, tell Jason let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Dang. Oh, I wonder what that was. Whatever it was, you probably deserved it. Man, this camera sucks. Kaya. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! Eh, a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Oh my gosh. I already know Nat. I already know Nat brought it. The Nat brought it in. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution, retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh my gosh, it's you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. What you mean that was me? She hit you in the face with the cookie. What are you on about? I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps on her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. That's the second time you got hurt today. Oh my gosh. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. I already know. I already know you say you're gonna eat Natsuki's. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wrap her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. I knew that was coming. Knew it was coming. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. That's basically Sayori, a little kid. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah, I wonder why you're not. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. Oh my gosh, yep, I already have the idea of what you're about to say. Whoa, what was that? In the music, what was that about? I hope that was just my computer and not Monica. Already messing with my game. Yes, she has a man. She has a boyfriend already. It's high school. Where, I don't know, hell breaks loose. That's true. Excuse me? What, you're mad you're not desirable? Well, to be fair, I don't want any of y'all, including Monica. I don't want none of y'all. Do whatever y'all want. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Whoa! Actually, I'm gonna ask this later. Never mind. This is not the time to ask that. Whatever. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have at least heard the bell ring. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was wondering where you play the music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? Oh my gosh! There's no need to! Just because I've put like, yes, I would like to see it too. Yes, I'm just going with the flow. I don't actually expect something out of you. Ugh. I won't let you down, Jason. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh my gosh, here we go. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. So you must be an expert then. So why you gotta be like that? And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Oh yeah, because the cookie. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Oh, you eat fast. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Why? But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a little glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. You noticed me. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. So like 0.75 seconds, I guess? RNG timers, it'd be like that. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Yeah, no, she's like super shy. I don't know, sometimes it's ridiculous. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm out of this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. Okay, I hear an airplane. I didn't... But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Alright, I hear an airplane, so 1 second. Do you mind? I'm recording a video here. It already rained, I guess. At least it finished. It's probably destroyed the color correction on my camera, but I don't care about it no more. And of course, I messed up the recording, so I can't just go back. I can't just upload it as one file. I have to go in and edit it now. Again. Just like the last video, which means more upload time. That's the book you gave me, right? I just wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. To read it with me, isn't it? Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? You were planning this, weren't you? Well, when I stopped on the bookstore... Oh my gosh, I can't read like this. One round of super hot. One, like, match or something, until I die. This doesn't matter. It was a setup. Just die already. Alright, that's enough of that. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. See. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Alright, I'm done with the cutting. Sorry I have to keep doing this. I should just... Yeah, I'm glad I'm going in to edit all this. Alright. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure that I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, this is about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jason? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Huh? What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved a book that I had put into my bag. Yo, that was another glitch. That's another glitch. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Hey, yo! Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. I think I'm comfortable right now. And I'm just the guy reading all this. Oh, there's the... Okay, then. Alright. Let's get this over with. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Holding it in like this, we're huddled over even closer together than before. Actually kind of distracting me. Yeah, I bet. Well, I wonder why. It's as if I feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Hey, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, okay? Yuri, you need to calm down, all right? Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. And her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the pages before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning towards the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. So y'all are just reading silently together instead of one reading out loud. And then, I don't know how y'all do it. This is dumb, weird. Come on. Oh, there we go. But Jason, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more, it's kind of cute. Hey, yo! Oh my gosh, what is it with you and... Stop that. Stop that, main guy. Stop that, Jason. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. The way you jump. Okay, whatever. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do the same. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it into my bag. Oh, this is... Let's do Natsuki last. Yuri. We were just off. Let's do it. You first. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Jason, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Oh, that's right, because it's one of you. I made the poem about kind of all the words that you like. So, of course, you're going to pick up on it fast. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention caught my scuttering a raccoon outside of my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The breads, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its plane and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. That the very same light that glisters in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Dang, some of this I can't read. Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Yeah, if it takes it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Jason? Yeah, like me doing this dumb game. This is embarrassing. If anybody finds out, I'm dying. Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Let's get you out the way. I liked your last one better. Oh, of course you did. Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. Oh my gosh, you sound just like Yuri with her poem. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. Oh, of course, you have to be such a critic of everything I write. Huh, Natsuki? Huh? That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using a more annoying, complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Hey! I thought you said you weren't all that cute. Get out of here. Yuri said over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. My opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured it out. I'm sure you figured that out already. Yeah, yes. If a Natsuki approves, then you're good to go. 100%. That's how it works. If not if you're okay with it, but if Natsuki's okay with it. Dang, it's already 5. Well, yeah, I've been cutting a lot, so no wonder. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. So it all ends with I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends starts like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she gross, the better is off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. How nice. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward and to the point. Hey, there's a typo right here. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies and help people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. Yeah, like me playing this dumb game. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you just say Yuri? Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. How people try to make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so Yo! Yeah. So I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. I mean, you're pretty weird too. You're into anime. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And do not go and start saying, you're into Domino Puppy, you're into anime too. Because look at my channel. You don't see anything anime on there. It's all Mortal Kombat, Friday the 13th, Halo. There's nothing anime related on here. So don't go and start saying that, alright? Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Atsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Yeah, I guess you shouldn't be. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. See? And Yuri made me insecure yesterday. But by the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate this message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I will. Just get out of here already. But who are we gonna do next? Let's do Monica last. Ooh, I like this one, Jason. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in this first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. And someone just called me. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Jason. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Are there Siamese cats? Some of them have to be Siamese. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe. Then I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, scrapping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and come in my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against a tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And shards all over the floor. There's a speech for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, bleating something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside of my head. Holy crap. Sierra, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. Even if it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yuri always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Hey, I do that too. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, 1 second. Let's do Monica. Hi again, Jason. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share your poem you wrote? Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Jason. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Yeah, just like they do to Georgie Cooper all the time. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I guess that's what the poem was about, I guess. Because that's what I did last time, didn't I? I don't know. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Yuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when readers are left to try their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that efficiently, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. We're letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Hey, that's the colors of a monitor. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a lot of things I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short made it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's a little hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Thank you for reminding me. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today so that everyone can sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. What? What festival? I don't want to do. I am not. No, this is the least involved I'm getting in school. I'm not getting involved anymore. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sierra has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sari, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's about those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to go. Cannot read. I hate that I can't read. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces. Guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Sudden death. Well, if you can't recite your own poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Whoa, we're doing it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start up to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. Okay, I'm hearing stuff. On the computer, not in real life. I'm not that messed up in the head. I'm just kidding. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. See Yuri looking amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica flashes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yo! Oh, what? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. Oh my gosh. I still can't read today. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire she keeps. Suddenly, she's finished. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her for her, but we were caught off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. I better go last. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come off the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poems. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made for a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant after she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Thorough and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Jason liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems would work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Jason. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jason lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eye on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not normally Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second. I like how these four classmates or club members, how they're actually nice and, what's the word? Supportive. Well, I had people in class, like when I had to do like theater or something, I had to go on stage. I had people that would criticize it like theirs is gonna be any better. This is why, honestly, I'd rather go to this school than my own school, and all for not because they're actually nice and friendly and supportive. While at my school, I had nothing but unsupportive people that will just criticize you. That's why I'd rather go to this school. Too bad it's in Japan, and I don't live in Japan. Or is it in Japan, or is it here in America? Who knows, then. I'm sure this game's American. I'm sure it is. But anyways. Alright, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Yeah. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little I can't say that. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The word feels like they bounce up and down, giving it life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make fun of me. I drank water and I can't read still. You better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends... Wait, I'm your friend? I never thought I was your friend. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, it's just that how it is so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. That'd be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Making payments, let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I can steal somebody's? Ooh, Sari, let me have your poem. I'm gonna read the first poem you wrote, the one that ends off with I want breakfast. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Good for you, Monica. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Today's Wednesday, though. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Why do I want to impress Monica? For what? Whatever. I swear the main character is such a weird kid. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Yeah, let's get out of here. Look at you two, always going home together like that. No one asked for your opinion. Get out of here. Get out. Get. Just like Meemaw from Young Sheldon says. Get. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hey, that's my word. You too. Get. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Jason. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Yeah, get me out of there. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to, Sayori almost with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, okay. I'm gonna save real quick, and then we're gonna come back to this because I kind of want to see what happens. Let's see what happens first. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? It would do that to me too, bro. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? Yo, why are you glazing her? No, I'm not even going to do that. That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in this spectacularly something that's not ever going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Oh, why do you say that? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is just different. You'll be in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for chopping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Go back. No, that's not how we're ending this off. Alright, let's choose the right option. I'll still walk on with Sayori so she doesn't feel bad. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? She can't even talk! Why would I ditch you for her? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already seen her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to like really going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. Somebody's calling now! I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Jason. Don't say that about me. You think about me too much sometimes. Oh my gosh, don't get the wrong ideas. Little girl, you do not be getting ideas. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, this video has been way too long, so... This is a good stopping point. I will do this poem probably by myself. Or actually, I guess I could record it. Let's just think. Who are we gonna do? Sayori or Yuri? I want to keep seeing what happens when they keep... Oh, let's just do Yuri because why not? I really don't know what else to do. So let's do question. Broken. Nope, you're Sayori. Cry. Nope, you're Sayori as well. Frightening for sure. Explode. Skipping. Oh no. Oh, definitely. We don't want to do Natsuki. We do not want Natsuki. Graveyard. Anything that's like dark and emo, I guess. Well, not emo, but like anything dark and horror related. Disarray. Extreme. Desire. Massacre. That probably would have went a win. That part would have went with that. Treasure. Philosophy. A prayer. Okay, never mind. Hurt. Unrestrained. Romance. Who's the one that probably be into romance? It better not be Natsuki. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Marriage. Alright, the last one. Crimson. Yes. Alright. Vertigo. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's Yuri. There we go. If there was a Monica pathway, I would do it. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. No, 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 no. Alright, well that's the end of today's videos. Again, I guess these are gonna have to be longer videos if y'all want to keep seeing this game. It doesn't really bother me besides the fact that I have to go to another location just to get it uploaded because I can't upload it from my house because as you can see, I have no Wi-Fi on. Or I can't connect to the Wi-Fi and I already burned out my hotspot. But even that, I can't upload it with that. But anyways, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and... Oh my gosh, I sound like playing Arc 124. I didn't mean that. I'm gonna cut that part out. Alright, well, that's the end of this, though. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.